Well, this week in Bar Harbor, we're down here at the Bar Harbor Chamber of Commerce, and Jennifer Wright, the events coordinator, and Nell, and we've talked earlier this summer about how friendly Bar Harbor is for dogs, and the Bar Harbor Chamber is really friendly to dogs too. Right,
Absolutely,
Nell?
yeah. Nell comes to work every single day with me, so yeah, she thought she'd sit in for today.
So the better of the, we finally got the real star into the video.
I know,
right?
exactly.
All right, so we just had probably last Friday night, and this was, well, we're taping this now on Wednesday, the Northern Lights in Bar Harbor. And, you know, I did a football game that night, and I kind of was looking for them. I was trying to find them, and I didn't, but I have seen pictures from on top of Acadian and Cadillac Mountain, and how beautiful the Northern Lights were down here in Bar Harbor. So
yeah, I mean, it was actually kind of neat. There was such a strong solar flare that supposedly they were visible all the way into southern New England. But right here locally, Cadillac Mountain, from what I heard, was the best place to see them. And both Friday and Saturday, I guess, had decent shows. Actually, Saturday better than Friday, from what I had heard. But I've seen some beautiful night sky photography from that evening with, sort of long time exposure photographs, and they're just gorgeous. It's lots of beautiful green lights, and yeah, just amazing.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, and that kind of brings us to one of the premier events that are happening here in Bar Harbor, which is the Acadian Night Sky Festival.
Yeah, we're really excited about that. That's just a little over a week away now at this point, and it is going to be so exciting. We have essentially 4 days of events. Over that 4 days, probably 40 plus events. Everything from talks to workshops, workshops in night sky photography, or we have some wonderful paper art workshops offered by, Sherry Rasmussen from Art on West. We also have nighttime hikes in the park. We have bioluminescent kayak trips that happen at night. Wow. There's just literally something for everybody. It's going to be amazing.
And this starts when?
That actually starts next Thursday. So the festival runs starting on Thursday, September 25th, and it runs all the way through Sunday, September 28th, and technically it ends with sunrise on Cadillac on the morning of the 29th, for anybody who's up early enough for that. But
well, and the one thing that I find disturbing is that sunrise is getting later and later every morning.
I know.
So it's dark when I get up, and
yeah, it might even be a decent hour to get up and see the sunrise.
Exactly. But I think by the end of the month, it should be right around, I want to say maybe about 6:30, between 6:30 and 6:40, if I remember right.
Yeah.
So it is getting later. So you're not going to have to get up at those hours that people may be closing the bars and going up to see.
Yeah, no, but it's a really actually spectacular. I've seen it a handful of times, in my time here in Bar Harbor, and it's absolutely beautiful. You just grab I highly recommend bringing a thermos of coffee
yes.
and a nice warm blanket, but it's the first place on the East Coast that you see the sunrise in the U.S.
And that's something that, it is getting cooler at night. I know the temperatures this week, they're talking, or for the weekend, in the upper 40s as I'm getting ready to do the Bar Harbor football game. I'm kind of debating, is the parka coming out, or, because by the time I'm done with football, it's cold out. So you'll want fleece. You may want a winter vest type thing, because you're going to want to dress appropriately for it.
Yeah, during the festival, we actually have a handful of viewing events. We have Stars Over Sand Beach on Thursday. We have a star party at Seawall on Friday. And then, of course, we have sort of what we look at as the capstone to the festival, which is the star party on top of Cadillac. And all of those are happening outside, and, they are weather dependent. But if they're gorgeous clear skies, it's absolutely phenomenal this time of year for star viewing. And the festival is actually set to coincide with the new moon. So there'll be very little moonlight to affect the viewing. But it's going to be chilly. So as you said, bring your parka, bring your dress for winter, essentially.
And teeth chattering kind of takes away from the entire event. When the Rangers are talking and they can't be heard over the teeth chattering, that makes it difficult for everybody.
Well, we will have cocoa at the top of Cadillac, too.
Go.
So, I mean.
All right. So, with the mini marshmallows?
Of course.
Oh, all right. That's the only way to do it. And the website for the Acadian Night Sky Festival is?
Well, we like to keep it pretty easy. It's AcadianNightSkyFestival.com.
There you go.
So,
if you can spell Acadia, you can spell night, you can spell sky, and everybody knows how to spell festival.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we have a lot of different information in there. Not only does it have the full comprehensive event schedule, but it also has more information on the speakers that we have. We're bringing in some incredible nationally recognized speakers from across the country to join us for the festival, and it also has information on our telescope raffle that we're running.
Oh, very nice.
Celestron, who's actually the presenting sponsor for the festival, has generously donated several different telescopes, with the sort of the number one grand prize telescope being worth about $1,200 in and of itself. But tickets are $5 a piece, and you can buy them actually right off of our website. So right off of our homepage, we have a link to sort of the page where you'll purchase your tickets if you're interested, but it's a good opportunity to get a telescope so you can get inspired and then go out and do some stargazing on your own. Yeah.
And right now, the leaves are starting to turn. I know that the Maine Department of Conservation puts out a foliage report every Wednesday. We have that information on our website, WDEA.am. But this is a perfect time to come down and start to see the foliage here in Bar Harbor.
Yeah, it's just that perfect time of year when the foliage is turning. The days are cool but warm and sunny, and then the nights are beautiful and crisp. It's a great time to visit Bar Harbor and Acadia National Park.
And the Chamber is there to help people to find lodging if they're looking for it?
Absolutely. Yeah, our visitor center hotline number is 207-288-5103, and our visitor center staff are amazing resources. Not only do they communicate with the different lodging properties in the area every single day, but they actually know what is available, and they'll be able to help anybody who's looking for a room or a place to stay here in Bar Harbor kind of find what meets their needs.
All right. Well, next week it'll be the first week of fall. It's hard to believe. I mean, we started this back in May, and we were kind of going, oh, come on, we really need summer. And summer's just flown by, but Bar Harbor is a four-season community.
It really is. It's a beautiful place to visit no matter what time of year.
All right. So that's this week in Bar Harbor. Thanks for joining us, and we hope that you'll view some of our past videos and look forward to next week's video as well. Have a good week.
Thank you.